Hey, I'm Eric. I am making animated faces that you can talk to. Let's demo. Let's demo what I did yesterday. I was pretty happy about it. I'm still happy about it now. I'm gonna get happier as I add more to it, but let's demo. Okay, so this is the face, but you know what? I'm moving away from the face for a little bit. I'm gonna play the audio so you can know what the audio is that my next thing that I'll demo is based upon. If I click on this button here, it's gonna play some audio and the face will animate.
Could you stay over here?
Now there are timings for the different mouth animation frames, which I call visemes. And those are in a little file that I hand authored. What I'm doing is creating an algorithm that generates those automatically so that I don't have to spend so much time doing lip animation. Lip sync animation is quite time consuming. I spent hundreds of hours doing it. Other people spent thousands, but hundreds is enough, I'll tell you that. Unless you just really, really love doing it, but I'm not that person. I would love for it to be automated. And I think I've done it by hand enough times that I know the tricks to write an algorithm that will actually do it automatically. So listen to this audio one more time.
Could you stay over here?
All right, then I'll go to a different screen. All right. This is like a little test app. Okay, for that same "could you stay over here" audio, I'm gonna click this button. It's gonna load that audio in. It's gonna analyze it for the positions of words. All right. So it used speech recognition essentially to find could is here, you is here, stay is here, over here, yeah, etc. That's what I did yesterday. I got this to work. Could you stay over here? Here is where all the words are in the WAV file. I haven't checked that. I suspect there's a little bit of fudge to it. Meaning, if I look at this over, I can see the line where it starts is hitting right in the middle of a silent area. So this here it looks early. The place where it said this is where over starts. Here it looks a little late. I would bet, just from my years of editing audio, that the k in could will start right here, just by where the silence ends. But it may be close enough for what I need to do. If it's not, there may be some ways that I can adjust these start and stops based upon what I know about the audio samples. So today I want to take each of these words, well, any word really, and break it out into phonemes. I've done this before. I've got code for it in Unity C#. And really the true work of it is this wonderful dictionary from the Carnegie Mellon University, a pronouncing dictionary with many entries in it. That is the main thing that makes the magic happen. But I can get these broken out into phonemes by just hooking that up. So I'm going to take my code from the Unity project and see if I can just bring it in. So coming over to Ryder, it's the same IDE that I've used for web apps like this one, as well as The God Killer, a giant game that I wrote over 4 years and released on Steam. There's a ton of code in here. It's all in C#. I've got this ARPA to Blur thing. Let's see. Is it going to be in here, or is it going to be in a different project? I think it will be in a different project. So let me close that. Let's open. Documents. God Killer. Face tool, that would be it. Open that. Okay. Then I see a bunch of stuff down here. There's phonetic speller. Phonetic dictionary. Okay, I think I just want to port this. I think I just want to take this code and port it to TypeScript. Now I'm guessing, yeah, here's the giant dictionary. Okay. So first let's copy the dictionary over. Although I do wonder if there's an updated one that might make sense to go grab. Let me just see. CMU dict 07B. Okay. Downloads. Rita. CMU Rita. No, that's not it. Hold on. So it got me to this, but I want to see if there's a newer one. So where's the home? What refers to this page? Yeah, let's just do CMU dict. No, guess what? It's still at 7B. Okay, no problem. All right, so here I'll give you an example. Look it up, and then it puts these codes down here. Each one of them represents a phoneme in an encoding called ARPABET. So this yeah, anyways, that's that. Let's go get that file that I've already downloaded and just kind of copy it over. So inside of WebFace, I've got models. Let's make another one. New folder for CMU dict. That'll be fun. Okay. And then I'll come back over to let's start another Finder window. All right. Documents. God Killer. Face tool, which is what I use to create all the lip animation. And about 2 hours of spoken audio. Okay, assets project. Where was that put? Audio. No. Huh. I think I gotta go look at the code again to get the path. Okay, so we got from assets, streaming assets, CMU dict. We are in face tool, assets, streaming assets. Okay, assets, streaming assets. Okay, here we go. So just copy that, then bring it over here, paste item. Should have. Okay, then just these two files. I will port them both. Which is the one that? Do I need them both? Spell, text. What does that do? Okay, now I get it. So, phonetic dictionary is just a simple word lookup. Phonetic speller will take a collection of words, kind of break them up, and get the phonemes for each one and combine it all together. So I think I'm only going to need phonetic dictionary. Let me grab all that. Any imports that are important? No, probably not. Okay, so then come back to web face. And let's see, make this a class. Okay, a good way to do this is often just put the C# down at the bottom in a comment and then write the necessary TypeScript above that is similar to the code below. So it's going to be class, phonetic dictionary. Let's see. Dictionary string. So that is just in JavaScript and associative array. You can say dictionary string. Like, nah, that's not right. I always forget the syntax for this. Tons type dictionary equals, and then that was that how it went? Not type dictionary equals like that. All right, I know I've got this in a different project. I'll remember it after I look at that. So that was an SL Spiel that I did that. So let's open up that project. So I can just remember the friggin' way to declare this thing. Match Manager had it. Yeah, this is it. Okay. So you say, what are you looking up? And then you say, what are you returning after a colon? Okay, I was close. Back to web face. It was like this. And you can also say this will be word, and this will be the string. Okay. No? They didn't do it the same? Okay, go back. Okay, this is type. Oh, I got these reversed. That's all. Word is the name of it. This is the type. Now what are you complaining about? Type equals blah, 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 blah. Do I need that? No exports. That's what it's complaining about. Okay. Right, you're complaining about no exports. So, hey, Kyoko. Down here, this is C#. It's some code I wrote previously. Up above, it's TypeScript. So I'm doing a quick port of, you know, just 58 lines of code or so. And I always get kind of messed up on some of the TypeScript syntax in my declarations. So that's what I was fiddling with. Okay, and we'll need a constructor. Okay, I don't need to create the string builder. This normalized phonemes I can put up above. I do. Not all of them, but a fair number. Chiefly work in React and TypeScript. I've done a little bit with PHP. I've done plain JavaScript. Long time ago. Active server pages, VBScript. Sure. All right. So you want to show a picture in an order. Oh, okay. And the orders are defined by you pressing buttons. And those can be different depending on which order you're pressing. Okay. Don't need that. Well, I mean, that's a little open-ended, but let me see if I can give you the gist of it. First off, anything's possible. Anything's possible. But first off, when you say order, do you mean like order as in sequence? Or do you mean order as in like a purchase order, or like a order you'd place on a site like Amazon? Okay, I got you. So do you have anything at all at this point? Like, or in other words, what do you have that you understand how to do, and what do you what is like hard for you to figure out? So for example, like do you already know how to show pictures on a website with HTML, and you're trying to figure out the logical part of it? Oh, that's cool. That's okay. I like that. I like that. Okay. See, you want to kind of, I guess you want to break this out into multiple parts. And if you're like just starting from perfect scratch, you like you don't know HTML or CSS or JavaScript, this will be a big project. Like it'll be like, you know, lots of time for you to figure out like basics of stuff. It's not that hard, but if you're starting from nothing, it might take you like 2 weeks to get this to work, to properly learn it, right? But the gist of it is, here's how I go about it. I'd say first I would figure out how to just create the HTML by itself that would show the thing that you want. Like, it wouldn't have all the behaviors, but if you're looking at it visually, it would kind of look how you wanted. HTML isn't bad, but I'll give you like the pieces for HTML, and we won't figure it all out right here. It's one of those things where you'd have to kind of put some stuff together and then see where you get screwed up or stuck, and you could come back here or elsewhere and get past the next thing that's making you stuck. But I'll show briefly like how I might go about doing it. Let's create a new file. I'll just create it in the middle of my own project, just temporarily. HTML file. Order pics.html. Okay, then you're in a good spot, I think. I have done a project before that was a little bit like what you said, but you know, like the way I would do it is the text box that is inside of a browser has nothing in it that would allow it to show images inside of it instead of text, other than the emojis and special characters inside of Unicode. But I don't think that's what you want. So instead of having like, you know, input type equals text, that would be a text box. You say, give me a div. This will be, we'll call it, I'll give it a name, just a name. I'll call it the picture entry box, where pictures are put in. Okay. And then you have to use like CSS to get it to look how you want it and be a certain size and all that. I'm trying not to get into the cosmetics of it. Then you need some buttons. You say like on click equals, it'll do something. We won't say what right now, but it'll do something. Oh, cool. Good. Then you're not starting from nothing, that's for sure. Then let's see. Inside of here, you might. I'll just say it's like dog. Say you've got a picture of a dog, or a picture of a cat. You know. It says 2 buttons, dog and cat, and whenever you click on one of them, it's gonna add elements inside of here. And then you want to make sure that you just know how to make the elements look kind of how you want, even if the code doesn't do anything, right? So you have like images, dog.png, assuming you've got your dog image someplace hosted on the website you're developing with. And then you throw in a cat there. Anyways, so if you get to a point where you can kind of fiddle with this and get the HTML and CSS to look like the final result but not be interactive, then it's easier to do the rest. It's sort of like you divide and conquer. Like, get the presentation right, or at least showing all the things that you need, and then once you've got that, you can add in some code, and the code will be stuff like, I'm not going to get this all to the point where like compiles and works or anything like that, but the code can be like JavaScript, on click pic dog or something like that, right? And then this is going to be JavaScript on click. In fact, I don't even think you need to do that. I don't think you have to put JavaScript there. Anyways, let me not get too tied into the syntax. I'm just trying to give the gist of it. Cat, right? And then up here in the header, you've got like a little script. Language equals JavaScript. I think this is sort of retrograde to use that exact syntax, but again, I'm just trying to show the gist of this. On ClickPick, name, and down there you say something like var element equals find or get element by ID, and then it's going to be this picture entry box, and you're saying give me that element to do stuff with, and then maybe something like var file name equals images home plus name plus PNG. So then, like here, when you were earlier just kind of figuring out like how to get everything to show, you would have hard coded this to that URL. And this function up here is trying to construct the URL. Okay, but I'm taking out these two image things here because what you're going to want eventually is to have like clicking this button, add those in. And there's something called like SetInnerHTML, and you can say that you want it to be it could be something like image source equals plus file name. Now that will just replace the entire inner contents of this div with this HTML. It'll show whatever image you click. Okay, wait, is the name between the pluses going to be changed by the script? Yeah, so you click on this button, the button that says give me a dog picture in my box here, and then this name gets passed in when you click this for dog. Name will equal dog when this function gets called, and then it puts together this file name here. And another way that's maybe even easier to do this, simpler to see, is sorry. There's like another function called SetInnerHTML. Okay. So the syntax here may not be exactly right. It's not random, but it is called something very close to SetInnerHTML. You're saying you're going to replace the HTML of this element. So normally there might be like some HTML inside of it, like blah 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 blah. And then you say, I'm going to take this element and set the inner HTML. It'll delete this, and it will add this part in, right? And the file name will be this here, so it'll be like, you know, the URL to the image. Anyways, syntax on this is entirely messed up. I'm just trying to give you like the basic concept. So I'm gonna go back to like my normal coding, but what I can do is I'll copy this bit of junk code just as a reference to you. I mean, you'll have to do the work to get the syntax right. And I will bring it over. Paste it in the chat. And that's losing all the indentation, but maybe it's helpful as a starting point. All right. This guy, order picks. I will just close it for now. Back to my phonetic dictionary. You bet, you bet. Okay. Okay, so we say, there we go. Which one? The SetInnerHTML function? Well, I don't think it's not such a common type of app that I would expect to find like a ready-made example for it. Maybe I'm wrong. I just kind of use my own thinking to come up with something that might work there. Yeah, I don't know, like I wouldn't know what to search for to find like an example of that. I just don't think it's not like a to-do list app or something like that where there'd be a million examples of it. Okay. Well, I mean, I think the example I gave is still applicable. It's just your inner HTML that's inside of your box could have things in it besides pictures, that's all. Okay, what's the complaint? Okay. Forms. Okay, so that's all good. Don't forget to close this out. Yeah, I also, like, if you get further and you get stuck on like one part of it, I mean, feel free to come back and ask more questions. It's just one of those things where it's gonna be impossible to like lay out a whole solution like just in a quick conversation. But that's why I kind of wanted to give you the gist. Let's see. Yeah. Word and phoneme. Word and phoneme. Const. Type. Parse. Entry. Result. Equals. Word. Right now is a pretty typical time for me to be online. So for me, it's about 5 p.m. in my evening. I'm usually on about an hour earlier than this. Let's see. Let article null. Let phonemes. String equals. Maybe not null. Let's do it. Bam bam. Cool. Yeah, good luck. Okay, so I said that, but I don't need all that. We just do that. Don't need any options. Okay, so that'll give me tokens. Tokens length not equal to now I'm kind of liking the idea of returning null if it doesn't match. And do I need a warning? Nah, just return null. Okay, return. Return word phonemes like that. Okay. And maybe this is good enough to just. Can I do this? I like that better. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So that does parse entry. Async function, load dictionary. I'll pass in the URL to it. And I will return a promise to a dictionary. Since I know I'm going to need to load the string URL. Okay. Well, that's just a type. Let's just do dictionary, bam, equals, bam, like that. Okay. Not gonna do the file path, but I can do const response equals fetch URL. Let's say what the URL goes to. Dictionary URL. Wait. Okay. Const text equals await response text. Okay. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Const entries. Yeah. Okay, just split that, and then I should do that. Okay, let me say for each entry. Ooh. I don't think continue works inside of a for each. It's not giving me squiggles on the syntax, but JS for each continue. Does it work or not? Yeah. You can do a return. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. So we say if yeah. What? There we go. All right, I gotta go use the restroom. Wait, why does this not work? Oh, because you gotta go like that. There you go. All right, restroom.
He's upset, but he's always upset.
She's probably fine, but don't draw attention to
I
herself.
don't care if she's a pusher.
Like,
We'll go back to normal. Just wait.
They want to ruin it for everyone else.
see what they say.
You're saying
Hey,
she's too
nobody
pushy.
died. You should be more
Can we
afraid.
get a beard in here? Why is it that hard? She just wanted people to clear a path.
She pushed someone
She's one of those.
in the first place. But do we understand?
Hey, just look away.
What a bruise.
Pushing on its own doesn't matter.
Violet, I've pushed people by accident.
Rather we not focus on her actions.
He's upset, but he's always upset.
She's probably fine, but don't draw attention to
I
herself.
don't care if she's a pusher.
Like,
We'll go back to normal. Just wait.
They want to ruin it for everyone else.
porting, keep a porting. This is my load dictionary. That's ported. Delete that. Okay, and then we go, oh, this is going to be simple. I did all the work. I think I want to keep a constructor that just doesn't do anything that could fail. That's just better design. So for this, we'll just set dictionary equal to that for now. What? 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 What are you talking about? I just, oh. There we go. Then what? Then you're expecting the class to close, right? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, but what? What? Look, I just did it right here. What am I? I think I'm... like forgetting stuff that I always remember. It's messing with me a little bit. It's constructor. Jeez. Jeez. Okay, and then we'll do the init function init load dictionary and pass the URL to the dictionary. And then what? Why am I getting so messed up on just basic syntax? Oh, because there's no functions inside of a class. Okay, but again, why am I getting so messed up on basic syntax? I don't know. I'm not doing good with it today, for whatever reason. Okay, so we do load dictionary, then we're going to get a dictionary returned. And with that, we will set this dictionary equals dictionary. It's like nothing's easy today. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just lighting up everything I do with squiggles. I think I'm impatient. I think that's what it is. I'm just impatient. Okay, so now it doesn't like this. Oh, because I got to pass the URL. Yeah. I think I also use this other convention, private dictionary. There we go. Okay, then we do find. Word string. String or null. Okay. Const phonemes equals this dictionary word. Return phonemes. Boom. Phonemes or null. Okay. So the rest of this I should be able to delete. And I can just set a default on this. Let's do CMU dict. And then what was it? Load the dictionary, set the dictionary, find words out of the dictionary. And most of the code in here is just parsing stuff. Now what? Now what? Gotta export something, that's all. Export default. Okay. Yeah, why are you hunting for typos inside of file paths? Inspect. Yeah, let's. What are your ideas? Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Disable inspection. Okay. Okay, so that's that. I can import that phonetic dictionary and start playing with that and see what it does. That initializes the dictionary in here. Well, I won't try to show it visually at first. Let's do word timeline for each. I could show it visually though. No, don't do that yet. Okay, word timeline for each. Word timing. What? That's not really true. Because extract, where are you? Where's extract? Oh, you could return undefined. I guess under what condition would you return undefined? That surprised me. Let's go back to speech and see the word timeline extract or extract. Yeah, what? I didn't say that. I did not say it could be undefined. That was not in my type. Yeah, I don't get that, but whatever. I can deal with it. Just say, if not word timeline, return. That's it. Down here we say console log. Let's see. This doesn't seem right to me. This code over here doesn't seem right. Because I was expecting an array to come back from here, but okay, it's not. It's gonna be text. It's gonna be phoneme alphabet characters separated by spaces. Okay, so if that's the case, then I can do phonemes, phonetic, let's see, phonetic dictionary, find, word timing, word. Okay, that might do it. That is a lot of new code. Do I want to just run it and see if it works immediately? Let's try that. Okay. It did some stuff, but I don't think it built the dictionary correctly. Let's walk through that. Oh, it's not calling this at all? Oh, it's going to call it when I press the button to extract, I think. No, I'm missing something. So, inside of Lips generator screen init should be called here. I'm gonna do something else that I should already be doing, but I haven't. Well, now you're loading the dictionary, okay. Let's restart. Okay, cool. This is better. Okay, loading the dictionary. First off, you want backup to load dictionary. Or you went back up to the top, which means it's been re-entered. I always hate this double init thing. Okay, the text is there. Entries, how many? 134,000 entries. Good. Okay, result. Okay, that's the thing I want. And it'll take a little while for it to finish, so bam. No, it's fast. Computers are fast. What does the dictionary have in it? Whole bunch of shit. I just expanded it, but it's really fucking large. So I kind of don't expect it to... that's a heavy CPU thing for it to expand 140,000 plus entries. Okay. So don't do that. Let me just try a lookup dictionary. Dot. Okay, is it capitals? Yeah, it is like caps. Okay, I would feel better if they were lowercase. So I think I'm gonna do that. And I don't know why, but it just doesn't turn that back on. I think it has to do with there not being something to cause a re-render. Okay. Okay, so a few things to fix. Let's have this be lowercase, all lowercase. Okay, so I should do that. I do need to do something better about my state management around this loading initialization stuff. So is initialized is set, but it's not a good thing to use for triggering a re-render because I defined it outside of the component scope, component function scope. I could do set state, but that makes it so that I can't use isInitialize to prevent a double call to this, what's intended for mounting. Well, I'll just do a set state on is loading. Set is loading. Boolean. Okay. Set is loading false. Okay. Do that. And over here, disabled equals is loading. There we go. Then I click the find words. Okay, and then it gives me the phonemes down here. So it's could, ya-oo, sita a, o over er. Those are my phonemes. I do want to represent them. I've got like about a half hour before I have to stop streaming, so I think I've got enough time to put these visualized on the waveform. Let me just try. Let's make a phoneme timeline from the phonemes. So I'll say function word timeline to phoneme timeline. Word to phoneme timeline. Okay, we'll do word timeline. And then I'll do a type definition, type phoneme timeline equals something, type phoneme timing equals something. Okay, what does it actually equal? Going to be the phoneme itself. Okay. No. Let's see. Where do I get phonemes from? I get them from SO Webface, I think. Come on. Did I not export that? Oh, no, I didn't. That's because I didn't want to use an enum. What's this? I'll close that. What's this? Face tool, I can close that. Web face. Okay. So the phoneme is just going to be a string. It'll be one of those alphabet codes. Start time. I don't need to represent a range. So just the time. That's it. Okay. Okay. So word timeline for each. Word timing. Okay, word timeline, word, yeah, that one. Okay, so we say for each word, you'll get the phonemes. Let's do this. Const word start time. Leave it. Okay. Now you're complaining like maybe it's, yeah. So let's say if not phonetic dictionary, throw error. You're doing this because you're not smart enough to know that I checked up here. So I'll just throw it down beneath. That's fine. Okay. What? Okay, it could be null if that's the case. If not phonemes, return. Okay. Phonemes array for each. It's going to be phoneme. See, no, it's going to be. Let's just say phoneme. Yeah, just phoneme. That's good. Okay. So we push onto the phoneme timeline. Push. and the time. I'll calculate the time above. Const time equals word timing start time plus volume, no, okay, volume no times volume duration equals word duration divided by phoneme count. Okay, this should evenly space them. Okay, down here I return the phoneme timeline. Okay. What? Okay. So coming back to extract. That's the word timeline. Do I need okay. So let's just say phoneme timeline. Okay, that means I need to have another set state. Do these have to be in order? No, they don't have to be in order. Okay, so I can okay. So I can pass in the phoneme timeline. Okay, and up above I need to create my other timeline. So let's do const phoneme timeline equals await, no await needed, word timeline, word to phoneme timeline. Okay. What? Yeah, so I pass that. It's not one of those, it could be undefined. That's stupid. Extractor, return. Okay, that's fine. I guess I could do this up here too. Does that work? Yeah, that's better. Okay, so that will give me the phoneme timeline. I need to set it. Okay. So now whatever bulks down here, I will fix. Next markers. Phone and yeah, that one. Okay, so that gives me next markers. And then here I need to do the extract with passing all the setters, including the new one. Okay. Then in the create markers for timeline, I need to do another pass on this to generate markers for the phonemes. Okay, so phoneme timeline for each phoneme timing. Let's say time markers, push, secondary. Okay, then const description equals phoneme timing phoneme const sample no equals phoneme timing time divided by 1000 times sample rate. Okay. To sample no, just set to sample no. Okay. So that's quite a bit of new code. Probably has a bug in it. I will go just see if it works. It appears to work, although the formatting is not wonderful. Actually, yeah, it works pretty well. The trick might be to just make these guys render a little bit lower, and then it would look pretty good. Yeah, because right now it's writing the same text over the same area. So for that, I'll go over to my visualizer. Marker type. What's that? Okay, so bottom Y. just don't know why. Oh. Okay. Minus secondary margin height. Maybe this will do it. Okay, let's come back to here. There we go. This is looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. Not bad. So it's putting the phonemes inside of the positions inside of each word. I could put one more row beneath for the visemes later. What's the height of the text? 15 px, okay. So what happens if I change this to 15? Yeah, it's a little tighter. I've got the victory for the session. Just clean it up a little bit. About ready to stop the stream. About ready. See, do I still have console log going? Also, I wonder about loading this waveform quicker and showing it quicker, just to be a little bit nicer. Oh, this is still coming through. Where is that coming from? Here, let me see. Console log. Just inside the directory source. Yeah, that one there. Okay, loops generator screen, console. Okay, get rid of that. Don't need that. Also, I don't think I need this. I don't. Yeah. Okay. So I just thought of something that I can do that'll make this look nicer, right? I can have this load automatically in the initialization. I'll keep that, okay. So init, load that. I'll do it this other way. Wait, load way off from URL. Old-fashioned promise way. And this will be, what is it? Audio buffer. Okay, and then you want nah, it's gonna get more complex if I do that. It won't be worth it. And also later on I'm gonna make it so that you specify the it's not a default URL. There's one you can specify so you can load in different WAV files. Okay, did I break anything? No, it looks still good. Okay. So that's good. What would be next? Just thinking a little bit for tomorrow. I think tomorrow I could definitely do the Visemes. I almost feel like I could just do the Visemes right now, but it's probably pushing it. But tomorrow I should be able to do the Visemes, which is like another row. And each one of these phonemes corresponds to one Viseme. And then I think I could play some rudimentary lip animation, and it'll need refinements for it to look better. But I'll see what it looks like before I start refining it tomorrow. So I should be able to see actual lip animations based on this automated detection tomorrow. Cool. Okay, good place to stop. And that's what I'm going to do. Stopping the stream. Stop it.